So Russ, over to you, your opinion on this, because it's sparked plenty of debate up and down pit lane.
Exactly what Tim Edwards said. I won't use those words. Look, I hate this system, and I'm probably going to get in strife down the road. Not that I particularly care. Everyone knows my phone number within supercars. I just don't like the system, and every time we go to, say, somewhere like the Gold Coast race, what's the first thing that blows up at the Gold Coast race is the curb hopping. And I just figure it's like roundabouts and speed humps on the road. They're there for a reason, and you don't see these sort of sensors on the road. Like, why do we have it? It's self-regulating. If you use too much curb, whether it be the Gold Coast or here, it is self-regulating because you end up sparing off or doing damage to your car. I just don't think, because of the nature of the cars hitting it and the way they two-wheel over the curbs, that it's accurate enough. That's my opinion. You know, like I said, powers to be might have different ideas on it. I hate the things, I really do. You know, I just don't think it should come down to that. And, you know, something like that, which might have been an inch in it, you know, 2 inches maybe, but who cares? It wouldn't have made any difference. At the end of the day, it's taken a result out from Mark this time, and you roll back all the years where it has taken people out of good results. I don't particularly like it, to be honest, and I'd wish they'd bone it, because Mark drove really well this weekend. He's got a pep in his step again, and something like that really deflates the driver when it doesn't need to.
Scafey?
Oh, I'm going to do the Neil Crompton. I 3/4 agree, because I think at the end of the day, there is an advantage if you use more curb at that particular spot. So it's not always horses for courses. Mostly the curb self-regulates, I agree. But on that particular curb, because it's flat at the top, if you just drove 4 wheels across that one, there is a gain to be made by driving straight across it. Now, the problem is the system that we've got is not accurate for that. Mark Larkham did a really good job of explaining it in the coverage, that the transponder that's used and the beam that we use across the road is for timing, not for car placement. So if a serious race car business like supercars are serious about car racing, get the right technology to work out where the car is versus the track limits.
Well, hang on.
That's exactly what needs to be done.
Make the curb bigger. If you want to slow a car down, a road car down a side street, they put big speed humps in. Put a bigger curb in. Why couldn't you do that?
Well, you could do that. You could do that. The case is now that across the course of the year, there are a multitude of different curbs and a multitude of different usages. You do need to have a system that says this is where the car is on the racetrack. It's a worldwide issue. You run the car over. We saw it yesterday in qualifying.
We saw it in Newcastle with Scott McLaughlin.
Exactly.
Yep.
So at the end of the day,
is there technology out there?
There is technology. It's already being trialled by the FIA. We need to make sure that we spend the money on car racing.